What's up? So I told y'all, I'm so excited to show this to you. I'm right back at it. And so, the question of the day, as well as the title of this video, is, hey Mr. Al, how many battles with the Kanto team is it going to take the Poot, aka Mr. Von Skirp, to get back to Masters League from Ultra Ball League? So, if you watched the last video, you saw that these matches are happening right after the end of the Battle of Legends, and before the start of the Battle of Legends, I had just got back to Ultra Ball League after a 5 out of 7 win streak. So, we're starting fresh right here in the Ultra Ball League. Haven't played any battles yet in the Ultra Ball League because we took a complete break for the Battle of Legends. So, only Mr. Al knows, right? And I felt like the Kanto team deserved its fair justice, and I wanted to see the Kanto team try to get us on this streak. So, I was doing so well using the Kanto team in the Battle of Legends. Why wouldn't I try using it, to get me back to Masters League? Alright, is this going to be a Lapras v Lapras off? You know it. You know it. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I just felt like it was more worth it to target Dusclops, or maybe Dusclops used Ally Switch. That only did a little bit more than I did to Dusclops, which is kind of surprising. I mean, it was like 2/5 compared to like 1/4, so that's actually pretty decent. We're just chipping away at Dusclops. That's why this video is so long. Cause this battle has gotta be a long one if this is how it's going. Nice. Wouldn't that have been nice, though? It might actually be better for me that they didn't get knocked out, but ultimately I'm probably gonna have to use like Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, or something, I don't know. Huh. Okay. Do they have Ally Switch or not, though, is the question. So it looks like we're gonna trade knockout for knockout. So this game has been pretty well matched for so far. Oh wait, Ally Switch, never mind. They used Trick Room? Oh, okay, yeah, we are. We are gonna trade Knockout for Knockout. And they just called that Ally Switch. Because if I didn't use Ally Switch, they would have used Nightshade on Wigglytuff, which does nothing. And Freeze Dry would have done pretty much nothing, so... that was good for them. Good call. Proud of you, champ. Oh man. Now I remember how I won this one. So something that I mentioned in one of my previous videos is one thing to note about this climb back to the Masters League is that I did get very, very lucky in terms of like not missing things. So that was a very good switch out on my part. That did nothing. Not missing Hydro Bumbus. Alright. Dimensions are back in my favor. Alright. Why? Why would you not target Exeggutor there? For the love of God, sir. You know what you have to do. Oh. Okay. They were trying to assess the threat level is what's happened. They said, this Lapras is a big threat for my Marliwak. And you see me just kind of trying to avoid their weakness policy. Some great not misses, you see what I'm saying? Like, we just used 3 Hydro Pumps this game and got all of them. Let's go. Still avoiding the weakness policy. Just in case, I guess. I don't think we needed to. And we actually see that my Exeggutor and my Lapras are faster. So I think my Lapras has like 180 speed and my Exeggutor has like 165. So they definitely are running that Trick Room Lapras. Ooh, actually, I remember that I got a good thumbnail out of this. Yeah, dude, if you pause Darkest Lariat, you can get great pictures out of it. So you'll see that in the thumbnail, you best believe. I was gonna do a Lapras v Lapras thumbnail, but once I just saw that, I remembered that I saved that really good thumbnail of the Darkest Lariat. Yeah. They're running Lightning Rod, Marleywack. Alright, Ash Ketchum. With a Snow team. Looks like I am trying to fumble with who I'm going to use. We're running Arcanine Lapras lead, okay. They kinda covered all the bases like I did. So what are we gonna do? I mean, you Dynamax Arcanine and use Scorching Sands. Looks like I'm just gonna go straight for Lapras. Like, because of the weakness policy, I'm just gonna assume they're gonna set off my weakness policy. So it's kind of like whatever comes out now is just in the full force of weakness policy. Okay. Good switch out on their part. And yeah, we definitely need to switch out Arcanine, you know that. So I'm playing a little bit more calculated, I think, than I might have in previous times, and maybe it's because I got so much practice with this team that I really know the things I can do with it. But these type of switches are really the type of thing that can make or break the game. Even though, if I had just left in Arcanine and gone for Heat Wave Max Lightning, that might have been enough. But it was the right call no matter what, because you really gotta be cautious. Like, we're lucky they didn't put us to sleep, but... Ooh, yes! Electric terrain! That was a good bit. I wasn't even thinking about the electric terrain stopping a hypnosis. Well, A, they hadn't even showcased hypnosis yet at that point, so. That's not great. But you know what we can do? Yeah. We can switch out. Which, honestly, switching into Jolteon might have been the better call. Because Volt Absorb. They used it on either Wigglytuff or they missed. Those Hyper Voices are doing a little. One more is going to be enough to knock out Ninetales. And we just have Heat Wave anyways. Alright, we're feeling the Manectric pressure. They haven't Dynamaxed yet. So whatever they have in the back is likely going to be their Dynamax Pokemon. So they must have thought their last Hypnosis just missed and completely forgot about the electric terrain, which is very unfortunate for them. And we did get a crit on that Scorching Sands. I don't know if it mattered. Like I said, Hyper Voice was enough to get it the knockout. So very well played switches on my part. See what I'm saying? I'm playing smart these games. Mr. Owl wants me to get back to Masters League, okay? Yeah, and you know, the thing that's actually really good about this is we might set off their weakness policy, but we're not going to set off Steam Engine. So, that was bulk. So if they were smart, they would have used Max Flare, actually, because that stalls Lapras's ability to do anything in the future, kind of. And Lapras would have pretty much just had to wait it out, almost, which it wouldn't have been able to do. So, this actually went really well. Alright, well, yeah, we saw how little that Scorching Sands did, and we might not have needed this helping hand, but just in case. No misses. The sound, though. The sound with those super cutouts. And sorry I wasn't really saying anything, but I know if you've been watching my videos, you know, if you want to watch their stats, it's good to just, like, you know, you can pause every time there's something you want to see. Alright, this is interesting. So, if we look at this team, we see that there's a good chance that they're going to run the Tauros anger point setup. And this is one of the disbenefits of not having Follow Me on my team. We do know that we have something that can deal with Frostlass, but there's a lot better chance that they could just get off the anger point setup first turn. And they don't even go for it. So my setup versus their setup is honestly very prime. So, you know, Jolteon for the Clawitzer, and then Max Rock Ball is actually our way to deal with Frostlass, because we can chip the Sash away with the rock damage. But since we don't have Follow Me, they technically still could get off a Frost Breath on a Tauros if they did do that. And then they could just, like, Dynamax Tauros, Max Mindstorm Oko's Machamp, Max Ground Oko's Jolteon. Yeah, man, Anger Point is no joke. So they switched out Clawitzer for homie over here, as you likely saw, but I was talking about other stuff, I guess. And, you know, Thunderbolt did about half health, which is fine. Alright, another Dynamax Copperajah. Isn't that a nice way to have our Ultra League battles go? It's like the second one we've ever seen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is not looking good for them. We took out Frostlass, so they only have they only have 3 people left, and we know what they have in the back, which is Clawitzer. Very not good against what I have. That's not doing what you need it to, guy. And my call to paralyze Gudra was very techy. Which looks like we maybe did successfully get the paralysis, actually. Like, even though we could have taken out Copperajah last turn, technically, we just decided that that was probably better, because you don't really know what Gudra's going to do. And did it really matter whether or not we took it out right away? Well, was it quicker than Machamp? If it was quicker than Machamp, you could argue that it could have been worth it, but either way, I think that was the best thing to do. This is not looking great for them. One Thunderbolt's gonna take out Clawitzer. One Dynamic Punch is gonna take out Goodra. You can almost guarantee. And I highly doubt Clawitzer has Protect. So how is that for an Ultra League battle? An absolutely dominant performance by Jolteon and Machamp. Just straight clip clamp kabamping the whole team. So our question, oh sorry, let's look at this team first. They had Assault Vest Clawitzer. Sorry, I just went past what moves it had really quickly. You can kind of assume that it had all the Sphere and Pulse moves, you know? Yup, Rock Slide, High Horsepower, Iron Head, and Zed Headbutt. So that thing was equipped, you know. Looks like it probably came from Pokemon Go, which is cool. Reuniclus is a very beautiful shiner. So our question of the beginning of the battle was, hey Mr. Owl, how many battles is it going to take us to get out of Ultra League? 1, 2, 3. We didn't lose a single match in Ultra League. We just blasted right through it. And so for the rest of the video, I'm going to just show you the teams that I have. And it is cool that we actually reached a higher rank than last time. Last time we got to like 16,000, so we reached 15,000 instantly. And so, yeah, time to just kind of see the teams that I used, or that I have. So because the last streak was a 5 out of 7, and then we just got that 3-win streak in Ultra League straight up to Masters League, that was actually a 8 wins to 2 losses, which is pretty good for me, you know? I have another version of Machamp where I tried doing something a little more ridiculous with what's it called? Ability swap, skill swap Gengar, takes no guard, gives it to somebody with a one-hit KO move. And believe me, I have got it to work. And maybe someday I'll show it to you guys again. It's hilarious, let's just put it that way, but it makes for good content, but not for good rank growth. So, bulky Lapras, right? Bulky, decently powerful, but fast. Well-rounded Exeggutor. So that was the Kanto team. Then we have the Slushvale team. You know, you guys see the Slushvale team sometimes. The question mark current team that's under the question name, team that's under the Trick Tank name, and this team you are going to see in the next video. So get ready for that. This is the Discharge Adaption team. So we took off some of the other people like Darmanitan. We got Lapras, Talonflame, Eevee. So this is actually an Eevee team. This team centers around Last Resort Adaptability Eevee. Oh god. Here, let me just pause it actually so you can see the stat spread. I might like click on the stat for you, but and I debated on whether or not Clefable would be better than Amoonguss. So, I mean, you're dishing out 280 power with those Last Resorts. And then you got the setup team, you know. So, those are the teams that are currently in my box sash that I've been using. And, I mean, you guys have seen me use other teams, but those are just the ones that I currently had that I've been working with. And so, see you in the next video. Get ready for these Eevee battles. I'm telling you, like, you guys thought you didn't know why I was excited. This is why, because these battles were crazy on my climb back to Masters League. And the next ones are even crazier. So get ready for that. Yeah, have a good one, y'all. Hope you enjoyed.